What up, squad? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Okay, so I am here to do the Taurus August reading. So, past, present, and future. Let's see what's going on with you guys, with all of us. Alright, guys, so let's see what's going on this month. What is happening for my lovely sign of Taurus in the month of August? Show me past, present, future. What is happening from now to the end of August? Past, present, future. What is going on for the sign of Taurus? Okay, one more shuffle. Alright, guys, let's see what's going on. What is happening for the sign of Taurus? Okay, well, let's find out. Okay. Alright, so the energy for this reading is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so moving away from something that you've been emotionally invested in. Now, behind that, we do have the Two of Swords and the Death card. So, honestly, this could have been a situation that has kind of been lingering. Something that you've kind of been stuck for a while. That there was already an end here, but you were still blinded. It's like you're still stuck. But now it's like you're finally moving away from that. And everybody say hello to Catrick Swayze. Catrick, you going to be here for the Taurus read? All right, guys, we got Swayze. Okay, so first card for the past. Three of Wands in the reverse, okay? Something that you may have wanted, that you may have been waiting for, and it just didn't come back in for you the way you wanted it to. Okay. You know what, guys? I want to clarify with my actual deck today. I'm going to stick to one card. I'm just feeling this deck right now. Why is this Three of Wands here in the reverse? So maybe the fact that this didn't come back in for you was just the situation. Okay. And with this thing not coming back, you just stood in your power. Okay. It's like something didn't come back in for you. You knew that it was the right thing for you not to be involved with the situation. This could be with love, work, anything. Okay, but you're still feeling powerful within yourself, despite the fact that this didn't happen the way you wanted it to. Now, the next card you have is the Three of Swords in the reverse. So the Three of Swords in the reverse is all about a denial of emotions, of telling everybody, look, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm not stressing this, but then you go home late at night and you're still stressing it. It's, trying to put a Band-Aid over a bullet wound, okay? So something that definitely affected you guys. All right, and something that, kept you off your game just a bit with the High Priestess in the reverse. It's like, anytime you thought about the situation, it could have just had you off. You weren't listening to your higher self. Okay. Could have possibly been with a fire sign for some of you, but it's just like this person was acting out. They were being a diva about things. Just like someone who throws tantrums or someone who acts in like an outlandish way, and it's like, holy shit. But it's usually somebody who's very powerful too. Now, the next card is the Moon card in the reverse, which is, everything coming out and you realizing at this point why it had to happen that way. You seeing clarity to a situation. Not only clarity, but also healing from that situation. Okay. And finding balance. Okay? Being okay with things that didn't work out. Trying to understand the bigger purpose as to why it didn't work out. What are you doing, Swayze? But there's still a loss that you feel. So it's like I see this as you're balanced. You've accepted the fact that this just is something that's not going to work. It could be, like I said, relationship, business, whatever it may be, with someone in your family. but it's like you know it's not going to work out, and you feel a loss, but you also understand. So there's like that mature understanding to it. Like, it sucks, and I really wanted this to transpire in the way that I was really viewing, or the vision I had in my head. But it's okay. Like, I'm bummed out a bit, but it's okay. Like, I'm okay. I'm gonna be fine. In the present moment, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this could be you guys, or this could be somebody else in your life. But somebody who's a bit emotionally unstable, probably juggling people, talking to more than one person. Okay. And the reason for it may be that you're kind of in a place where you're scorned, or you're bitter over things from the past, bitter over this loss that may have happened in the past, and just kind of putting a wall up to people. So if this is you guys, talking to more than one person, it's because in a sense it's like you're trying to protect yourself, so you're not getting too close to anybody. For those singles, for other people, this could be an air sign that you're dealing with, or someone that you're dealing with that you could be having some sort of problems, but it's like they're making it way worse just because of the pettiness that they bring into it, just because of the things they say, or the way they feel about it. Okay, and with the King of Cups, there's healing here. There could be a water sign coming in. Okay, but there's love on top of all of this, on top of the chaos. Now the next card for the present moment is the Six of Cups. So something regarding your past. Why is the Six of Cups here? You guys have any devils in your past? Huh? Could be a Capricorn here that you're dealing with, but just someone toxic from the past that may be trying to come back in. No, no, no. I'm sorry, I try not to react to this, but you guys got to remember I'm a Taurus too, so I'm here with y'all. And it could be a fire sign from the past. Fire sign keeps popping up here, okay? Could be a fire sign from the past, somebody who's toxic for you for whatever reason, or the devil. It doesn't even have to be something that was toxic, but the devil comes in when there's like a lot of lust, a lot of love, someone that just like gets you off your game, somebody that makes you focus more on your ego than on what your soul needs, okay? Because we want to stay away from the ego and the ego's needs. We want to, be a little more humble in that sense, use our humility when it comes to things like this. But just somebody that you could have been wrapped up around in the past that may be stopping by to visit. Okay, so y'all let me know how that plays out. If you guys have any fire signs in your past, or just anybody that you may have been passionate towards in the past. All right, the next card is the Nine of Cups. So happiness, feeling good. But there's still a blockage on a start here that you may be wanting, but you're still feeling good. And this could be you holding back from starting anything at the moment. This could be an offer in terms of, this could be in terms of, a new project at work, or, just anything that you're trying to get off the ground. It doesn't have to always be love. But you're finding balance within this. You're happy, you're balanced, but things may just not be starting in a certain area, but you seem to be fine. So in the future, the first card we have is the Eight of Wands. So this is constant communication between you and another person. Regarding passion, okay? So could have some messages of passion coming in, or it could be you talking about something that you're creating that you're really excited to, be doing. Wheel of Fortune, wow. Okay, so yeah, I see a lot of back and forth communication, things being very consistent, and things taking a good turn. This being very, very good for you. Now the next card is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is, this is where the Taurus energy is going to come in. So there's something that may throw you off a bit. Okay, or you could be dealing with another earth sign who's thrown off, or just somebody who's taking the energy of an earth sign. We can all take on the energy of any sort of element, depending on what's going on. So Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who is very stubborn, Taurus. We are like the king and queens of being stubborn. So you guys understand this. So being very stubborn, just seeing one way with things and wanting people to see that way of things, or yeah, the way that you see things. This is also somebody who has to grow up in a sense. Okay, they have to kind of get over themselves and their ideology, and they kind of have to open up a bit. So just be aware, especially if that's the energy that you're bringing forth. Okay, and you're going to be unbalanced because there's going to be secrets that come out. Someone's going to get caught up with something. But you're going to choose to avoid conflict at all costs. Okay? Even if this comes out about you or whether it be the other person, I just think you're going to completely withdraw yourself and be like, okay, well, that took an unexpected turn, so I will just be back here. And then you get in your car and just drive the fuck off real fast. Okay? But it may be concerning some messages of love that are coming in. So that's interesting. Okay? Wonder how that's going to play out. Now, the last card that you end here with is the Ten of Cups. So definitely love coming in for Taurus. Love, new business opportunities. So, this is definitely a time right now that if you guys are trying to start something new in terms of projects or relationship, the cards are saying it's a go. Okay? Definitely emotional fulfillment here. Oh, yeah, the Sun card. Again, it may be with a fire sign for some of you. A lot of fire coming up here. Fire and water, I see. Okay, hold on. One of these cards are flipped. Let me just fix it. Where'd you go? Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me get one more card here. Why are all of these flipped? Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure all of these cards are right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Whatever it is that you're starting, it may start with you or this other person or this your business or this other offer having an unstable foundation. This could just be you feeling unstable within yourself within this new thing, because Tauruses, we have the habit of when things get really, really good, we tend to question it. Like, okay, things are a little bit too good to be true. I have this wheel of fortune. I'm communicating. There's passion. There's love. There's things coming forward. I'm so fucking popping. Who the fuck hired you? Who set me up? Ashton Kutcher, where's the cameras? Okay, crew, come out. Like, that's how I always feel when things are going really, really well. I'm like, okay, which ex of mine, is plotting on me right now, just trying to record this and humiliate me? But yeah, so I think that something really solid is coming in. I think that the only thing that's not solid about it may be ourselves in this instance. But definitely something good coming in. So I love the squad. Okay, good shit. All right, guys. So I am going to pull an Earth Magic Oracle card just to see what's going on with squad. Okay, the guidance that we should take. For those just tuning in for the first time, Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen McCartney. What up, little guy? Okay. What is some advice for Taurus in the month of August? Advice for Taurus for the month of August. What is some advice for Taurus? Okay. 2 cards popped out. I'm going to rebuild because it's black. No, I'm kidding. I would do it for anybody else. But let's do this. Let's see what's going on. I still need that. Okay. So I'm going to read the first one, which is full moon. Okay? So you guys are getting double the advice this month. If I can find it. Here we go. Alright. I like my shirt. Can you not? Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Every 29.5 days, Grandmother Moon shines bright and full in the sky, illuminating the landscape with her muted brilliance, casting a delicate canopy over the sky and the physical features of Earth, having gradually etched her way over the last 2 weeks of fullness. So now she stands like a guiding beacon in the night. She has completed this round of her perpetual and periodic monthly journey, and will now start her slow and steady retreat into the shadow. In this card, we see the grandeur of Moon at its peak, blazing brightly and creating the silhouette of a tree. This beautiful orb reminds us that all cycles have their time of completion and fulfillment, one that will inevitably be followed by a decrease until yet another cycle is initiated. You can now take pleasure in knowing that whatever you have been working toward has now reached its culmination. It may have been a relatively brief cycle or a much more extensive one, yet regardless of the length of time, you have arrived at the stage of completion. Let yourself feel the contentment and the satisfaction of this accomplishment. It is like when you take a deep breath and reach the point where your lungs are pleasantly full and your body is ready to release this breath. It is important to not only enjoy this completion, but also to let go and allow yourself to relax afterwards, you evil cat. Just like exhaling slowly and consciously. People are much too eager to rush to the next item on the agenda without giving proper time and space to appreciating and honoring the natural cycle of release that follows a point of resolution. Give yourself time to relax and rest before tackling Spirit's next assignment. Okay, guys, I was holding this backwards the whole time. None of y'all told me. I'm sorry about that. So, I feel like right now, especially in the energy of the reading where it was, an ending that happened, but you still being undecided about that ending, but then finally moving away. So I think that this is really a time of letting go. And I'm talking about not just like stopping communication with a person or situation, but truly letting go of that person from maybe months ago, years ago. A situation that's been bothering you that you thought you were over, but that was kind of like sitting there, beneath the surface. I feel that right now is a time that Taurus is feeling strong enough to really let go of that little thing, that little voice that you had in your head that was kind of holding you back from starting a new journey. So for those that are looking for love, I definitely do see that coming in, but it's only coming in because you are finally emotionally and mentally ready to let go of something that you may have dealt with a while ago, but now you're finally releasing that. So let's see what's happening here. This was the full moon card. Okay. The next card you guys got was lightning, power. All right, so let's see what this says. Okay. We see power all around us. It's in the mountains, meadows, and clouds. In fact, in every expression of nature. Yet there isn't a more dramatic display of nature's power than lightning. It electrifies and splits the atmosphere such that when the heated air comes rushing together, we hear thunder, the applause of the gods. Lightning sharpens our senses and triggers fear and awe. We see these forked beams of brilliant light jump from the sky, and our instinctual vigilance is triggered in anticipation of the roar that follows. We naturally seek shelter from the storm, or are grateful that we are already being sheltered. This demonstration of the power of creation is yet another way to remind us that we are not in control of the natural world. When we witness nature's power with open hearts and minds, we will see that it is neither destructive nor constructive. It simply is. The power available to you, the force of life itself, is neutral. It is neither inherently good nor bad. It is how you utilize it that will determine whether it's ultimately harmful or life-giving and congruent with the will of spirit that pulses through you. What is required is awareness of your intention, your values, and your willingness to act on them under the particular circumstances of your inquiry. Although you may see yourself as using this power for good, do not allow yourself to get caught up in the duality of good or bad in determining your decision or actions. Through prayer or ceremony, you can tap into the spiritual force, and by paying close attention to Spirit's prompting, your choice will ultimately be revealed to you, one that is beyond your typical perspective. From there, you can continue to access this divine power that is the very force driving the universe. So with completion comes power. Okay? Guys, I think you're getting your power back. If you guys have been feeling weak over anything or just unsettled about anything. It's coming back. And you see, the thing with Taurus, and this is something that I truly, it's a battle within myself, and I know 99% of you will agree, but it's easy for me to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve me, but that doesn't mean that my emotions aren't still there. So, it could take me a long time to get over shit. And it'll act like I'm good, like I can move on with my life, but it's like I'm still holding on. And I think that, with Tauruses, we tend to hold on to grudges. We remember, not only do we remember, because, a lot of people remember what was done to them in the past, but not only do we remember, we still feel it. It's like you can completely be away from a situation that hasn't served you or didn't do you justice in the past. And it could be years, but then you can see this person walking down the street, or you can see, their page or something pop up, or you can hear about this business that you used to work for that did injustice for you. You can see them on the news or something, and it can strike up all those feelings again. And it's like, shit. It's like you feel like you never left. It feels like you're in the same place. So I think it's so powerful now that I feel there's a huge completion coming. I feel that grudge, that anger is finally being released. And, something that I was saying in some of the other videos for this month is that in terms of anybody that's paid us or any situation that just didn't serve us, you have to understand that this is a tool used by the universe, used by God, the creator, whatever it is that you believe in. These people and these places, they're tools that are used to shape us and mold us to become who we need to be. We all have a soul purpose here, and it doesn't have to do with anybody else. We genuinely, our souls don't need anybody else. We're all just energies, and we're in these bodies, and but it's not our bodies. It's the soul. So you have to remember that. And the moment that you're able to completely forgive the person or the situation that put you through bullshit, that's how you know that you're growing. Because it's, you can't be angry at the tools that God used to get you to where you need to be. If it wasn't for all the disappointments and all the heartbreaks and everybody, just letting me down in my past, I wouldn't be as self-sufficient as I am now. If they were good to me, I would have been a fucking bum right now. So when hard things happen to you, you have to thank the universe. You have to thank God. Thank you for this, because it's bringing you to a place that you won't even realize. So if you're in a place that you're feeling an immense hurt or you're feeling an immense pain, and it's just something that is hard, it's hard to settle within you, just know that there's something so big that you are meant to do. And that is why you're going through this shit now, because we got to get that little petty shit out of the way, the pain, the hurt, not knowing how to deal with people. You have to build that backbone. If you're truly, if you're telling, people, I want to change the world, realize what that entails. You're going to go through a lot of shit. I personally believe in God, so I will say God for this. But if you're telling God, I want to change things on a world scale, God is saying, okay, I need to mold you on a world scale. I need to get that backbone, in a place that you can handle the critics of the world, that you can handle people who are not going to be on the same page, that you can handle any adversities. So when things are happening to you, be grateful, because you are the chosen one to do great shit. I love y'all. I'll leave it at that, and I'll be back in a few days for couples and for a single love read. And for anybody that wants a personal reading, I'll leave everything in the description. I love you, squad. Take care, guys.